Today I'm going to talk to you guys about the exploding enemy mechanic in Destiny 2. Destiny 2 is a sequel to Destiny that was released in 2017 in December, and the mechanic is exactly as it sounds. It's a mechanic where the enemy can either pull like a kamikaze and come up to the player and just detonate, causing massive damage, or the player can shoot it, kill it, and that'll cause another explosion. Now, in this game, the exploding enemy mechanic has a big range with massive damage that hurts both the player and the enemy itself. When killed, the enemy will cause almost a 50% damage alone. But now, if you shoot it in sequence, it will not just kill itself, it can kill other enemies around it, causing extreme damage. This mechanic now, it is not just set to affect the player, it can affect any type of surrounding that has a damage bar to it. It is fairly simple in aspect of how it works. I mean, it's not something that all enemies will have. As you can see, these other enemies here do not have it. They look the same. Now, if we come back and we look at how the enemies come at the player, you shoot one, and when he blows up, a couple of them, it hurts the player. Now, this isn't a mechanic that's intended to break the game and make the player think that it's against the player. It's to help train the player to be more alert of what's going on around them to where they can see more of what's going on in the game to make them a better player. Now, if we shoot the enemy in advance, we can take out more of what's going on ahead of us. So it actually teaches the player to think ahead. It's not a mechanic that's gonna hurt the player and just make it unfun. It's to make it more exciting. The mechanic is one that allows the player to cause more damage. If we take out more of them in advance, we take less damage. If we let them get by us, it's going to cause or hurt the player more. So think ahead and try to get them in groups. It's one that helps the game out altogether. Now, if the player stands back far enough, they will not be affected by the damage range, but anything else in that range will be affected.